Hello, Cancer. How are you? This is Dee from Consciously Focused Tarot, bringing you your mid-month general reading for March 2018. Okay, just a really quick summary about planetary influences coming up because it's probably important, and that is that pesky Mercury retrograde that we have for 3 weeks. Now, as many of you probably know, that would be on the 22nd or the 23rd of March, depending on what part of the globe you're located. And we usually will feel in the pre-shadow phase, we will feel the effects at least a week before it actually hits, okay? And this is a time that, because it's Mercury, it affects communications, electronics, electrics, and that type of thing. So this is a time when we're advised to back up your computers, your laptops, your phones, anything electrical that needs battery replacements, replace those. It can also affect communication, so be careful how you try to get your point across. Be diplomatic, of course. This is not a good time to start new projects at all. It's not a good time to sign contracts unless you're going back to finish up something that was already started, or if you're going to go back and tweak something or put your finishing touches on a project or a situation, or if you may be rekindling with an old flame. And by the way, they do say that Mercury retrograde can have an occurrence of people that you haven't seen for a long time showing back up in your life. You get a call out of the blue from someone you haven't spoken to in 2 years, that type of thing. Okay, so that's the 22nd to the 23rd of March. So you might want to start making your preparations for that now, because you can start to feel the slowdown and feel the influences, like I said, at least a week ahead of time. And things slow down because Mercury is going retrograde, so it's not a good time to start, to sign contracts or launch businesses or anything like that, if you can help it. If you can't, then you just have to do what you have to do, right? Okay, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. So we start out with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And I do have to say, Cancer, I had already shuffled these cards off camera because it's taking too long. I will shuffle the confirmation cards on camera, but I did have a quick gander, and honestly, it looks like the Mercury retrograde is already showing up in your reading, because everything seems to be slowed down here, right? So, and not to worry, because you can just use this as a time to just go back, tweak, recoup your energy, or just go back and make improvements, on something that you had started. You may even go back and look at something from a different perspective, So anyway, this is in the center of your reading, the Knight of Pentacles. When he's upright, he's slow. When he's in reverse, he's pretty much not moving, okay? Crossing, we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is a great card. This is a card of abundance and in every way, in your wealth, your job, promotion, your home, spiritually. The Ten of Pentacles is it's prosperity in every area of your life, and it's crossing you, okay? So there's something to do with your finances, or a windfall, or some type of a windfall of money or some type of money, promotion, raise, inheritance, you name it. There's something that about this situation that is going to be delayed or slowed down, okay? Something may not be coming in at the time that you thought it was going to be coming in, okay? And in your foundation, we have the Fool in reverse. So here again, Cancer, this is you feeling stuck, okay? Like you're not able to move forward and make a decision. And in your recent past, you have the Six of Cups in reverse. So this card can be a card of children. It can be your child, going back to your childhood. But basically this card means nostalgia, thinking about things from the past, people from the past, places from the past, okay? Could have something to do with your children also, okay? Or you could be thinking back to your childhood. Crowning you, you have the Three of Swords. So whatever it is that's going on here, it seems as though it's making you very sad. Cancer, I'm sorry to see this. It seems as though you're feeling very sad about this, whatever it is, okay? Like you're feeling sad, disappointed, heartbroken. Okay, and then in your near future, we have the Lovers in reverse. Also, yeah, I don't like this spread for you at all. I hope we can make it more positive before we finish this, but it's either there is a very important decision that needs to be made either to do with money, a job, your security. It could have something to do with children. Could have something to do with your past, but it looks as though the passion has gone out of something. Something has ended. Could be a relationship that you were very passionate about, very connected to somebody, may have come to an end, okay? Or a decision, a very important decision that needed to be made, and it doesn't always have to have anything to do with a relationship, okay? Yeah, but there's definitely a decision, a very important decision that needs to be made. I think it's a decision that's going to make you feel sad and disappointed, okay? It may have something to do with the past, to do with children, to do with your childhood, to do with money, work, security, inheritance. I don't know, you name it, okay? So you see yourself, well, I'm glad to see this. You see yourself as, you know, you're inspired, you have faith. Yeah, this is also the card of alchemy here, okay? So also, it can also be that this is also a card of healing, okay? So whatever situation was happening here or here from the past, that came out of the past, that was making you feel stuck, you're healing from it, and you see yourself that way, that you're healing from it, and you feel you have a lot of faith in the situation. You haven't given up, okay? You still have faith that your goals and your dreams will materialize in due time. I'm glad to see that, Cancer. Hang in there, because we all go through cycles like this, ups and downs. And here in your environment, you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is someone who is also lacking inspiration, lacking passion. She's not following her hunches. And there is a sort of a little bit of sense of a lack of confidence here in your environment, right? This could be your work environment or your home environment. And here in your hopes and wishes, we have the Page of Wands. So this can be that you may be waiting for communication to come in where you can have some excitement in your life, you know, where you can tap into your creativity and do something where, you know, you feel alive and enthusiastic and excited. On the other hand, this could also refer to a young person, could be a child or a young adult, okay? Could be a family member. And here again, you have the Ten of Cups in reverse. And so it looks as though there is some disunity or disharmony in the home, either with family members or in your home or with friends or at some type of gathering in someone's home. I don't know, there is some type of disunity and disharmony here, okay? And with the Children's card here in reverse, I don't know, it's like in the recent past you were feeling nostalgic. Could have something to do with your childhood, something from the past, or maybe where you used to live, what you used to call home. But there's something here that's making you sad and disappointed. And I think you are hoping for, you know, to get more passion back in life, you know, to do something, to, you know, get your creative juices flowing and have a little bit more excitement in your life, okay? And like I said, there is some energy around you in your environment of a lack of confidence, or maybe just a lack of energy and inspiration, okay? And here again, the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is also it's feeling very uninspired, very unenthusiastic, or maybe a creative project or a creative idea that you had that you was about to start. Maybe it's delayed, or it didn't go through the way you wanted at that time. Yeah, don't give away your power, Cancer. Hold on to, stay grounded. Believe in yourself. Believe. Don't lose sight of your dreams. Believe in yourself. Tap into that inner strength, that inner wisdom. Don't give away your power to anything, anybody, or even to your own lack of confidence right now, okay? This too shall pass. Remember, I told you the Mercury retrograde's coming in, so things are slowing down for a few weeks, and then plus a lot of us were set in flux with those blinking 2 eclipses that we had, because trust me, it really affected me too. So don't feel bad, it's not just you. And like I said, you know, in life we have ebbs and flows. These things happen. And so yeah, it looks as though this is probably just a time to just let it ride out, and just chill out for a bit, and go and, you know, get involved in some hobbies that you're passionate about. You know, go out, find some excitement or something, and recharge your batteries. Try and get yourself re-inspired anyhow that you kind of you know how to do that, because we all have our ways of rejuvenating ourselves when we go through these stages of just being in a funk, really. Okay, so what shall I confirm? I'm going to confirm the Six of Cups in reverse? Why is the Six of Cups in reverse there for Cancer? Mid-March. Mid-March to the end of March. Mid-March to the end of March for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Why is the Six of Cups there? Okay. Okay, so that's come out twice. You've got the Ten of Pentacles twice, Cancer. So this is confirming the Six of Cups. So whatever it is that you're nostalgic about, and you feel a little bit stuck in the past, it has to do with a sense of stability, security, wealth, feeling, the feeling of, you know, that feeling of being successful and having achieved all the goals that you wanted to achieve or have achieved. It has to do with, like I say, wealth, material things, feel, you know, a sense of feeling materially, emotionally, and spiritually secure and stable. It's all of that, okay? So, which is what we all want, isn't it? Which is what we all strive for. So that's okay. But the fact that the card came up twice, and it's something has come to a halt, something has slowed down. You may be slowing it down yourself, or you just may feel stuck, like you cannot move forward on this issue because a decision needs to be made. Someone needs to make a major decision for it to move forward. Okay, so let's figure out what is okay, I was about to say the Lovers. Yeah, it's as though you feel as though there's a decision that needs to be made because this person has evaluated everything that they've worked for, all the effort that they've put into a situation, and what they're looking at, they don't feel as though the return is commiserate with the is in accordance with the effort and the investment that has been made. And this is why someone here is not making a major decision, okay? I don't know here if someone feels they're being underpaid, undervalued at work or in a financial situation, but there's a major decision that needs to be made, and it's not being made because someone feels like they're being undervalued, or they're not being paid enough, or they're not getting a good return on their investment. There's a lot of you out there, so whatever it means to you, yeah? So let's see what's going on with the Three of Swords. I hope my voice is getting stronger here, guys, because I know, oops, oh, people have complained, you know, like my subscribers and viewers have not complained, but they had suggested that I put a little bit more bass in my voice. So I hope you can hear me more clearly now. And I also have a better microphone as well that helps. Now, this I don't like to see. What is going on? I don't know. There's some shocking news. I don't like to give readings like this, but at least you'll be prepared for it. Or maybe there's something you can do about this. But there's some news, very shocking news that's going to come in. That's really going to leave you feeling heartbroken, disappointed, sad. Okay. And this may have something to do with you feeling stuck, as though you can't move forward. Or maybe whatever it is you're waiting on here and here. Or where was it? There was somewhere where you was waiting on. Right, whatever it is that you're waiting on, may be delayed, or you may be putting a halt, because here you're not moving, here you're stuck in the past, in nostalgia. It has something to do with money, finances, family, work, okay, you name it. And whatever it is, it's going to come out of the blue. Or maybe it was something that was you already know about. It may have already been revealed to you, and I think it was probably something that shocked you, or for some of you it may have made you feel like a rug was pulled from under your feet. Okay, let me clarify the star, the way you see yourself. You have hope, you have faith in something, Cancer. There you go. Okay, so whatever it is you have faith in, the Empress in reverse is clarifying it. So it looks as though, first of all, you need to be more grounded, like more draw in more of the earth element. Draw in more of the earth element into your environment. Okay, go out in nature more, exercise, walk outside, jog outside. This person here doesn't feel very abundant. Okay, this is a card of abundance, fertility, beauty, grace. This Empress is very resourceful. She can manifest anything she wants to manifest. She's very comfortable. She's abundant. She's harvest, reward, fruition or fruition, whatever you call it. But it's in reverse. So this is the way you see yourself, probably that you've overcome that, and you probably never want to feel that way, because I don't understand why that is coming up with the star. So you do have faith, okay? You do have faith and you do have dreams, probably because you don't want to end up like this, okay? And you won't, all right? So let's see, why is the Ten of Cups in reverse? I wish I had a clock here so I can see how long I'm going on for. Okay, the Ten of Cups in reverse for Cancer, Sun, and Rising, mid-March to end. Okay. Okay, so this is the Three of Cups in reverse. So this can have something to do with family, friends, like festivities. It could be that there may be some festivity or gathering with family or friends at a home where there may just be some misunderstandings, okay? It could also mean that there are some family members or friends or frenemies or whoever that you may decide that at this point in time you may not want to socialize with as much right now, because you obviously have other priorities here, okay? Yeah, this may have something to do with friends, family member, some type of disunity, disharmony. Yeah. Okay, you figure you figure that out, Cancer. Okay, I'm not going to clarify anymore anything else here. Okay, so just to sum it up. Okay, you're feeling nostalgic in the past, maybe having negative thoughts about the past, or just feeling stuck in the past, or someone from the past, or something to do with your childhood. You're stuck here. You're not moving forward here. You have the Ten of Pentacles twice. So there is definitely a heavy suggestion to do with your sense of wealth, your sense of stability, security, and success in the world here. Have something to do with your job, a form of income, inheritance, whatever, right? The home. An important decision needs to be made. You're evaluating whether or not you're being paid, or you have been paid in accordance to the effort that you've put in, or to the quality of work that you do, or that you're being paid appropriately in whatever situation this is. But there's something that comes in, some information or news or revelation that comes in and rocks your world and leaves you feeling very sad, disappointed, and maybe even heartbroken. Okay, there's a decision here that needs to be made, but it can't be made, or you're not making it at the moment, because you're still evaluating a situation. And like I said, the Mercury retrograde is around the corner, so that may be what's slowing things down for 3 weeks. Okay, so now I'm just going to pull one guidance card from the angels. Okay, what guidance do you have what guidance do you have for Cancer? What guidance do you have for Cancer angels? Okay. Patience. Okay. You need to have patience at this time. Okay? Everything will work itself out. There are some things that we don't have any control over. And when they're set in motion like that, sometimes you just have to wait for the dust to settle and then reevaluate the situation. And at the bottom, we have envy again. Cancer, you are the only star sign that I've ever pulled this card for twice. Okay, I think I pulled this for you was it in February? But this is basically a card that's saying, learn to be grateful and to appreciate what you already have in your life. Because there is a woman here where she's got this big house behind her, a big mansion or castle or what it is, but she still feels as though something's missing. She's still dissatisfied. Okay. So this card calls for being grateful for what we have in our life now, and then more, then the universe and God will send more to us. Okay, so on that note, I definitely need to end this with a meditation, because okay, so 16. Okay, so patience. So what this card means from Sandra Ann Taylor is peaceful presence, letting go of desperation. So there's something that is you're desperate about in this situation that's bothering you. It's making you feel insecure somehow about money, job, lifestyle, wealth, your security, your stability, your security. But it's saying, let go of desperation. This card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you it's time to release the old urgency and to look at things with a much clearer perspective. When this card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that's been driving you. Don't try to force your will on only one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your need or to make you happy, you are blocking many other potential solutions for coming your way. Let go of anxiety and be flexible, Cancer. Be patient, open, and creative. Creative. Look. Choose to be peaceful in the present. The universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind, broaden your perspective, and let them come through. Well, that was nice. Well, that told you, didn't it? Okay, let's do this little affirmation that comes with it, because I think you guys need it with this horrible reading here. I pursue my goals with open receptivity. I am patient and flexible, willing to receive in many surprising and imaginative ways. So let your creativity flow. Let your creativity flow. I pursue my goals with open receptivity. I am patient and flexible, willing to receive in many surprising and imaginative ways. Okay, so let's do... Okay, here, lack and satisfaction. This card shows a woman holding a huge pearl in one hand, a platter of coins and pearl in the other. She stands in a silver room looking out at the golden city on the horizon. She has a life of value already, but she ignores that and longs for the shining prosperity she sees elsewhere. Instead of feeling happy and fulfilled, her desire for more only causes a deep sense of lack and dissatisfaction, and that energy shows in her dress. This card upright is telling you to let go of jealousy and acknowledge the blessings you already have in your life. Now is the time to shift your focus, Cancer. After all, when you envy others, it only attracts more to them, not to you. Notice all that you have and thank the universe for it. If this card is near the appreciation card in your spread, this message is doubly important. Now is the time to move from a consciousness of lack to one of value. With this shift, all things change. So move from a consciousness of lack to one of value, then all things will change. So the affirmation with that is, I let go of lack. Yeah, because this is like a lack mentality here. I let go of lack. I look at the blessings in my life with joy and satisfaction. I'm so glad. I let go of lack. I look at the blessings in my life with joy and satisfaction. I'm so glad. Okay, Cancer, that's it. I'm going to wrap this up. And if any of this resonated with you, and sometimes it doesn't immediately, 2 weeks or a month later, because everyone's on different timelines, you may think back and think, oh, something resonated. But hopefully, that we can always change the outcomes if we change our perspective and our outlook on life and on the situation. So you can change this outcome here. You may not be able to change it entirely, but you may be able to lessen it doesn't, you know, you may be able to lessen this situation, shorten the duration of whatever is going on here by changing your perspective and being grateful for what is already in your life. Get yourself involved in some creative pursuits. You know, go out, have some excitement and do things that you've always wanted to do, you haven't had made time to do. It looks as though you may be cutting back some socialization though here with a friend, family member or group of friends. Okay. Okay, so that's it. Did I go over 20 minutes? I need a clock. Okay, if you like this reading, please like, share, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave any comments below. And thank you so much for joining me. So until next time, this is Dee from Consciously Focused Tarot. Toodaloo.